Hello everyone and welcome to the Halo 4 Epidemic. My name is Mr. Pokephile and today we're taking a look at a map called the Trenches. Now the game type you're going to play this with is Down in the Mud. The map was built by myself, Mr. Pokephile, and is obviously a trench map if you could not tell by the title. Now if you don't know what a trench map is, essentially you've got two bases, one on each side, and you've got a battlefield in the middle. Now this battlefield is filled with trenches and explosions, debris, cover, missiles, not missiles, but you know, shots going off, all sorts of different goodness that you're going to find on a trench warfare map. Now the objective is to capture the trenches. The game type uses Dominion as a core game type to set up the territories-like type thing. It's very inspired by Darth Human's trench warfare map in Halo Reach, and I want to bring that here into Halo 4 because I love that map. Now essentially there are 4 trenches for you to capture. Each and every one of those trenches plays a little bit different than the other, so they require a little bit different strategy every time you want to jump in one of those and catch them. Now you're going to have the option of spawning with either a DMR or a shotgun. Now without this being needed to be stated, the shotgun is obviously good at close quarters while the DMR is good at long range. Now headshots have been disabled to kind of balance some of the stuff on the map. You can find a sniper up in one of the bases on each side of the map, but since headshots are disabled, the sniper rifle is not as effective as you think it might be. Now there's also some shade turrets you can jump into, one on each side, and a wraith. The Wraith represents the mortar, while the shade turrets represent the chain gun machine guns you'd find at the back of a trench kind of battlefield. Now you can jump inside one of those. Now the shade turrets are actually effective because they do have a damage boost on them. Not a damage boost, but they have amplified damage. Now the Wraiths also have a very nice splash damage, so you can drop one of those Wraith shots, mortar fire, whatever you want to call it, into a trench and clear out a couple people. So that is a very effective means of taking some enemies out. Now, when you're dodging some of these Wraith shots, or mortar shots as I should call them, and some chain gun fire, what you're going to want to do is find some cover. Now, you'll notice that a lot of cover on this map includes some pallets and barricades. Now, barricades in Halo 4 are actually destructible, so they can be destroyed, but not completely. They'll actually take chunks out of them. So when you're jumping behind cover in some of them, you'll actually find that the barricade will start to break and fall apart, so you'll actually have to maneuver around it to find a good part of it that's not going to break. So I wanted to implement as much destructible cover as possible to kind of make players more immersed in this atmosphere of this battlefield. So you can see here that this barricade actually is starting to break apart, so I wanted to move up a little bit further. So I get into the 3rd trench from my base, which is a very good position to be in because I kind of have the jump on some of my enemies. Now luckily some of my teammates actually came to back me up, which is a very important part of this map. You're going to want to communicate with your teammates. This map requires a lot of strategy, so you're going to want to have some people using the DMR, some people using the shotgun. You can't all go shotgun because people with DMRs will take you out before you get to them. So you're going to want to kind of choose what players on your team do what. It's a very strategical map. The shotgun class is more or less just cannon fodder, so you're going to send in your shotgun class while you have your DMR class staying a little bit back to take out those who are jumping into the trenches, and the shotgun is for the people who are already in the trenches. Now, as I said earlier, there is a sniper rifle, but headshots have been disabled, so it is a 2-shot kill to kill anybody on the battlefield with the sniper rifle. So it's really there just to take out the shade turret. So if you've got a shade turret that's really oppressing your team and sending them back further than they need to go, grab that sniper rifle and take that shade turret out because that's what it's there for. Now if you do have a chance, hop into the Wraith because you're going to be able to wipe out tons of enemies at once. Now the Wraiths are destroyable, but they will respawn a little bit later on in the match. So if you need to get rid of a Wraith, I strongly recommend trying to sync a Wraith shot from one Wraith to the other. It is doable, it is possible. So try to balance that or try to pull that off. It is possible, I have seen it done. So you can do that. Also you can use the sniper rifle to take out the Wraith, or even your DMR if you really need to, but it is a very fun method to jump into the Wraith. Now we're showing you a little bit of DMR footage here. I'm not playing it necessarily how you should, but I am trying to stay back as much as possible, but I am a very aggressive player, so I do like to run in, which is kind of often my downfall, but if you're a more patient player, definitely check out the DMR class. It will probably be right for you. But you can see here it's not as effective in close quarters as you'd hope because the headshots have been disabled. Now once again, we're going to show you a little bit more shade turret footage. I just love the shade turret so much. It's my personal preference on this map because it does almost feel first person because you've got that zoomed in look because the roof is there. So it is really fun to jump into a shade turret. But as always guys, comment, like, subscribe to the Halo 4 Epidemic and download this map if you've got a chance. It's a great map. You're going to love it. So yeah, I'll see you guys all next time. Thanks.
And we wanted to announce, if you guys haven't heard already, we have our own customs games website where you can go to that, sign in. We'll link you the video right here. Go ahead and check it out. What it is it allows you to post when you want to do a custom games, or you can join custom games. People will announce when they're having them. There's a whole calendar that you can use to view all the games. We have hundreds of people signing up already, tons of games, and I'll let UC talk a bit about his custom lobby.
Yep, so I'm starting up this new thing every Sunday at 9 p.m. It's called UC's Customs, and I'm starting it up. This Sunday will be the first of many, and I'm basically what it is I'm just going to be hosting custom games, showing you guys awesome new custom games, just playing everything I've got, just having a bunch of fun. And then at the end, I'll go ahead and pass leader around so you guys can test out your games that you want to play. And, you know, if they're good enough, we'll get it out there. We'll maybe give it a feature. So, you know, you can sign up on the Halo custom site right here. The link will pop up. And then, yeah, just sign up. You can view it in the upcoming games. And, yeah, it's just going to be a lot of fun. So hope to see you guys there.
All right, thanks, guys. See ya. Oh yeah,
See ya.
make sure to tell people about the customs group. We want to pass that around as much as possible. Thanks.
See you guys.